The Rochester Area Chamber of Commerce's Egg and Issue series took a crack at economic issues on a national stage today with U.S. Representative Brad Finstad and John Kirchner from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. KIMT News 3's Evan Berg went to the panel to hear what they had to say and how the upcoming election season and its plausible effects to our economy. Evan.
Emma, with how close some upcoming races are expected to be, a big theme of today's panel was bipartisanship and how important reaching across the aisle in Congress is going to be over the next few years. John Kirchner with the Midwest Region Chamber of Commerce says he is expecting this year's congressional election to be close. And no matter who wins majority, he emphasizes the need for mutuality, which he and Representative Finstad both agree on. That bipartisan cooperation is important for progress to be made on combating key economic issues, like $35 trillion in national debt, an impending tax cliff, and supporting local industries with incentives and trade.
Anything that passes in Congress right now, just like last year and the year before, will have to be bipartisan. So bipartisanship, good legislation is drafted in a bipartisan spirit.
And you can do it in a way that doesn't, take a back seat to your principles and your values, but you can do it in a very Minnesotan way, and that's just treating people with respect and figuring out where you can agree to disagree, but then find the things that you can work on to get it done. So for instance,
Finstad says a good example of this is an over $1 trillion farm bill that's currently making its way through Congress right now. His opponent, Rachel Bowman, agrees on the importance of bipartisanship, but she says she doesn't think Finstad is the one to keep that going. Finstad said in a statement to KIMT, quote, "I'll work with anyone willing to cut taxes for the middle class, unlike Finstad, who wants to benefit millionaires and corporations," end quote. Live in Rochester, Evan Berg, KIMT News.
Thank you, Evan. The panel also emphasizes that as prices continue to rise for everyday consumers, it's important for members of Congress to think of ways to stimulate economic growth across party lines to combat inflation.